What's up, everybody, man? Y'all know who I am. I'm David, aka Preacher Man, and today I'm bringing y'all some exclusive topic today, man, from the military. As you guys know, I was in the military years ago, and I'm going to be talking about relationships and marriages. And if you've never served in the military, I'm going to tell you right now, relationships and marriages are off the chain. Now let's get to it. So we're going to talk about when I entered the military. So everybody knows when you enter the military for the first time, you got to go through training. So let's talk basic training. So basic training, man, everybody, and if you've been in basic training, you know almost everybody in basic training has a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or some type of relationship away from basic training, right? Because everybody comes there single, look a single. I'm gonna say it like that, look a single. So basic training, man, a lot of the times with basic training, man, it's a lot of young folks, a lot of young kids, man, being away from home for the first time. They, 17, 18, 19, 20, and they never been away from home, man. And something that I seen with basic training, man, was a lot of people was looking for a relationship, man. And it's crazy because, you know, when you got a relationship at home, man, you want to stay down to that. You want to stay true to that. Or at least that's what we want to do, right? But anyway, I was in basic training. I went to Fort Jackson out in Columbia, South Carolina. This was the year 2014. So basic training just beginning. And as you know, in the beginning of basic training, you know, you got your phones. All right? Got your phone or whatever. This is the beginning, meaning like we ain't even on the training side. So, you know, you still get the, you know, text and whatever, you boo, right? And that's what everybody was doing. But it comes at the point when they take your phone and you about to start training. And as everybody know, you got basically like week 0, and then you got week 1, week 2, or whatever. So when you in basic training and you are looking for a relationship, y'all, this is what happens. You don't have no access to the outside world. And mail is like the best thing coming and going. So you writing letters to whoever you date, you know what I'm saying? This is what's going on. And some of y'all laugh because this was y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think it happened to a lot of people, man. So you're writing to the outside, the mail ain't coming fast enough, whatever, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? So you're a basic trainer. The only people you're around is the females you're around if you're a dude. If you're a dude, the only people you're around is the females, you know what I'm saying? So vice versa. And then you got some people who like same sex. I mean, it comes with the territory, I guess. So in basic, we got bunks. You know what I'm saying? So we got bunks in there. And I'm going to get to the bunk story too. Probably not in this video, but in another video. But anyway, you start, again, the mail ain't coming through. So you really start trying to find out, you know, who you can get close to. You know, I mean, that's just how it worked. That's how how people were rolling. So, you know, you see somebody you like, you make them laugh, you're joking, you know, and you get to see the real them. You know what I'm saying? When you date somebody on the outside, you know, they kind of don't really get to see the real you. You know, you see the mugs on the PT test, you see the mugs who crying because, you know, they want to go home, they miss a home, they missing a bag of chips that, you know, and basically you ain't eating all that. You really ain't. You ain't eating no junk food. You eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So your emotions is going. Your chemical balance in your body is changing. You know what I'm saying? And people start looking good. Because when you're away from home for a long time, or away from your significant other, whatever you want to call it, everything start looking good. So in basic training, people were linking up with other people. You know what I'm saying? And everybody basically had boyfriend, girlfriend at home. And some people even had husband and wives. But to each their own. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Do your thug dizzle, whatever you can do. So anyway, this basic training Fort Jackson, right? So I'm in basic training, and I'm going to tell you some of the stupidest stuff I've seen. So anyway, people in basic training, you know, trying to, you know, you call people your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or your boo thing. You know what I'm saying? So you in basic training. Only people you see is the people that you training with. So a lot of, like I say, you don't have your phone. Mail comes and go, but mail ain't pushing. When I say mail don't push fast enough, mail don't push fast enough. So you got people who are in relationships who can't deal with this military life. Because, you know, people are used to seeing their significant others every day. So anyway, people were getting them Dear John letters when mail was coming. Right? So people already had their boo. But when they got that Dear John, I don't want you no more, or that Dear Sarah, I don't want you no more, like I moved on, it got crazy. Because people really now trying to get married. Look, y'all, they break it up. Let me tell you something. They got them Dear John letters, Dear Sarah letters, and they break it up. They ain't got no, they boo back at home, ain't coming to see them when they graduate, they done with them. So here you got people in basic training, again, young kids, young teens, don't know nothing about life, don't know how to deal with a breakup. You in training, you don't have time to really cry over it because, you know, ain't nobody really caring. Them drill sergeants don't give a damn about you and your relationships. You know what I'm saying? They got their thing going on at home or wherever they got going on wherever. And we ain't gonna talk about that. But again, they got their thing. So anyway, these people start trying to get married, y'all. Like, it's getting crazy. You trying to train, you get married. So after basic training, you got your AIT, which is where you go train for your job that you actually picked, your MOS, as we call it. But anyway, give me back to basic training, because I'm gonna put that AIT in here. But so you get the basic training, people, you know, you do your thing, you do your thug deals, pass all your tests, bam. Now you got graduation day, yo. I'm gonna tell you about this graduation day. So everybody that had their boo things during basic training, all of a sudden, the one they've been writing letters to are the ones coming. So anyway, you got people who been finessing. You know what I'm saying? They've been finessing because they're like, I ain't got nobody or whatever. But here, girlfriend, boyfriend, or whoever shows up to, you know, the graduation. Because you're going to invite your family to graduation. So all of a sudden, now everybody don't want relationships. They like, oh, this is my friend right here. People don't take that lightly when we've been going through training and I was your boo. Now all of a sudden your boo come. Now all of a sudden you want to push me to the curb like I'm a nobody. So this is what happens in basic training, y'all. Relationships is crazy. So now you got some people who they thugged it out. They got their Dear John, Dear Sarah letter, and here they are in basic training. They got their boo, they got their whatever. They ready to get it done. Now, in basic training, you got you got to distinguish between who's active duty, who's National Guard. Let me tell you why. Because people that's active duty have to basically, you know, you go into a duty station when you're done with all your training. People who are in the National Guard, reserves, and things like that, they going back to his house. You know what I'm saying? So, as they call it, Fort Couch. So, you know, they going back to their real boo. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be mindful of this stuff. But anyway, let me push on because I know y'all really ready for the nitty gritty. So anyway, AIT come. Now I'm going to tell y'all what happens before people get the AIT. Most people, they got their boo thing, they end up getting married. From basic training to AIT. Listen, y'all, they be going to get married. Now, I don't know who in the God's green earth, blessed earth, decides after basic, I'm going to go ahead and get married before AIT. Now, this is where the crap gets crazy. Because if both parties are active duty, you don't really know all the rules, right? You don't know how the military work. So it's best to stay your behind single. But anyway, people go get married. They go get married. And again, AIT for some, my AIT was at Fort Lee. So I was leaving the whole state of South Carolina going to Virginia. Some people had that one-stop station at Fort Jackson. You know, they're going to go to AIT there. So you had a lot of people going different places. You know what I'm saying? And if you got married and your significant other was bouncing, you probably weren't going to be married once they got to their duty station. Like, they probably going to divorce you. Because what happens is when you at AIT, you're at AIT, you learning your job, you're doing the same crap you was doing in basic. Finding you a boo thing. Why? Because y'all going to be there for a while. Like, everybody is crazy because relationships in the military are bananas. They are bananas. Because everybody that's young, again, in the intro, I said these people are young. They don't know nothing about life. They don't know nothing about marriage. So they come in, they end up getting married, y'all. they mess up. They messed up bad. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Because when you at AIT, man, you really there to learn your job. You really there to craft and hone on whatever MOS you in and get the on. Not find your love. Like, but anyway, let's move forward. So anyway, you got a lot of people who get married at AIT or engaged, okay? AIT is not the place to do this. Like, basic training should have been that, okay, we having a good time, now I'm out of it, now I'm going to my duty, like, I'm going to AIT, I holla, like, and that's it. So anyway, basic training's done, moving to AIT. AIT relationships are bunkers because AIT, you gotta earn your pass. It's like, in basic, you don't get no all-post privileges because you in training. AIT, you get to earn those joints. So once people go all post, all base at AIT with they boo things, they messing around. See, I told you I was gonna get nitty and gritty, so they messing around. So you got people who single. They had their boo thing in basic, right? Boo thing in basic. They at AIT, so they dropped that boo thing from basic like a bad habit. Or they still with them, but they at AIT. So guess what? They find them a boo thing at AIT. They kick it with them. They off post. They doing whatever, getting their thing on, whatever, because that's what people do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. So you playing house, as I call it. So you at AIT basically playing house and learning your job. Welcome to Hollywood, all right? They don't produce this video. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They create our war videos. But if they created a basic AIT and a duty, bro, the military probably have more recruits than anybody, than any job in America. Because everybody be coming in here for that honey and leaving with that bun. I'm just going to throw that out there. But anyway, get back to this video because it's getting really good right now. So, anyway, they get to AIT, you get your all-post privileges, you know, you get so many hours off, and then you come back. I'm gonna tell y'all the crazy jump is when people be getting people pregnant. So in AIT, I seen a dude and a girl, they were kicking it, and the dude got the girl pregnant. But she had a boo thing. She was married, like, she was married, dog. But anyway, dude was like kicking it, I guess, you know, he fell in love or whatever. So he messing up the marriage, she messing up the marriage. So things get crazy because he ain't even at his first duty station. And you know what old girl gonna do when they get the opportunity to get to their first duty station? So you get to, sometimes it's like Monopoly. Before you go to your duty station, you get to go home. And when you get to go home, it's because you go into hometown recruit. Now I did hometown recruit, I don't know what everybody else did. But anyway, she goes and put dude on child support. She has to divorce her dude, all types of crap. All right, so that whole thing go. I know a whole another relationship that happened where a girl had gained felons for this dude. And they were messing around at AIT. See, AIT, I'm telling you, AIT is wild. You know what I'm saying? I call it the Wild Wild West. But anyway, you get to go to your duty station after you finish with your training. Duty stations is wild. Because now you ain't around soldiers 24/7. You around soldiers, the community, ex-veterans, felonies, just everybody. So you get to your first duty station. Welcome to wherever. I was at Fort Campbell. My first duty station, Fort Campbell out there in Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And then what it is, I had a great time, boom, boom, boom. But I'm gonna tell y'all about marriage. So I got to Fort Campbell, and I remember like, dude, like, man, don't get married. They were telling me this, right? They would put me on game, like, don't get married, bruh. It ain't gonna work, blah, blah, blah. So, me, do my own thing, don't listen. Fell into the trap. But anyway, I'm gonna keep this thing going. So at your base, once you get to your duty station, wherever you go, if you get a duty station, you active duty, you get your duty station. You go to Korea, you go to Fort Casanova out there, Texas, you go to whatever, Hawaii, man. Out, you got the whole world, man. You on cloud 9 right now. You happy, you excited, and you in the community. You don't have as much, man. In the military, you got so many. Listen to me. You feel like a celebrity because you have so many people who like you. You've never been liked as much as you will be liked in the military. So anyway, you got your uniform, you got your money. They know you get paid on the 1st and the 15th. You a golden eagle to whoever out there. But anyway, at your duty station. No. I'm not even gonna talk about duty station, man. Y'all gonna have to tune in because I'm gonna have to tell y'all about this duty station relationship for real. So y'all definitely got to tune in. I'm not even gonna get into it. Check my next video. It's gonna be about the whole new duty station, y'all. So check my next video out. Until next time, man, I'm Frazier Boy here at Frazier Chronicles. Everybody always call me David, aka Preacher Man, but today I just had to throw that Frazier Boy in there because it felt so good, because it just brings back memories of me being in the military. You know what I'm saying? So check my next video. Until the next video, man, I'm out like the fat kid in Dodgeball.